What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Walmart exclusive Bucky cap. This is the new version. Let's see what we got going on.
Now tuning into the encountered culture.
Being erased, I'm being replaced. Counter culture, it's in your face. It's fun to pretend that you want it to end. I'd rather be a drinking with my friends. When we go out, you'll never see us again.
As promised, today we are going to be looking at the Bucky cap, Bucky Barnes, Captain America, Walmart exclusive. So let's see what we got going on with this box. Alright, so of course we get the render on the front, looking pretty decent. You got that Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest continuing that series. There's your logo at the top. Flip it to the side. Some beautiful comic inspired art right there. Flip it to the back. Here's what you get. So you get Bucky. He's got a shield. He's got a gun, a knife, and an extra set of hands. Some important information at the bottom there. Flip it to this side. There's another image of your figure. Let's see what's in the box. Fresh out the box. A nice figure. So far so good. Color scheme looks pretty great. I like the Bucky cap suit just because of the contrast of the red, white, and blue with the black. Of course, here's what you get. So you do get that extra set of hands, the pistol, the knife, and the shield. We'll go over everything, of course, in more detail. Of course, with this shield, you're still stuck with this clip on the back because for whatever reason, they don't want to make you one with the straps like they do for the MCU shields. But let's see what's going on with Cap. Looking up close, we get to see what we got going on here. So, of course, this is based off the Vulcan mold, so replacing the Bucky cap mold. Here's a image of the original Bucky cap figure that kind of set the standard for what Marvel Legends basic body molds would be for what seemed like forever. But so here we are with what is now considered the basic body mold. So going over it, of course, you do have butterfly joints on this one, a little stiff, but that's okay. They cracked open just nicely. You do get that upper arm swiveled there. Double jointed pinless elbows. So, of course, that looks pretty great. All right, flip it over to the head. So the head, yeah, so you can look up just about that far and down about that much. So not too much as far as going backwards, but of course you do get all the way around on the head there. Face sculpt looks pretty great. That's a nice mean mug on the face there. Let's see. Let's look. All right, so you got the ab crunch here. Of course, you do have a little bit. You have the regular swivel at the waist down there. These do hinder you just a little bit, but not too much. So I think you'll still be able to get some nice action poses, even with that. So nothing too worrisome there. So, all right, so you do have a break at the upper forearm, but there is no swivel there at all. You'll notice like on this side, it is kind of joined a little bit better. So, it doesn't look all that great aesthetically, and you would think that there would be some sort of swivel there. But there's no movement, and I don't want to repeat what happened with Gambit and just break the whole forearm off. So we'll just go with nothing at the moment. If you guys had any better luck, let me know down in the comments below. Of course, going to the wrist, you do get the up and down sort of pivot on the wrist, which is great for any pistol holding hands. So that is a nice touch. Moving down to the legs, you do get the upper thigh swiveled there. Of course, double jointed knees. So you get all that action right there. Coming down to the boots. So we do have these sort of older pirate boots, but you get like the more military style bottom as opposed to the more pointed toe. Ankles, you get all kinds of movement there. So everything that you are accustomed to. So you can get those feet all over the place. All right, let's see what he looks like with some different hands. All right, so here we have him with the pistol in his hand, shield on the back. I did switch out one of the hands for just the closed fist, just to get an idea of what that might look like. The pistol does have the opening, so you can use any of those blast effects or smoke effects. I do wish they would have just tossed in one of those. They're just nice to have, especially since we've only started getting them within the last couple years. So it would have been nice just to have one of those blast or smoke effects, either one. let's see, the shield. So the shield's a shinier red, of course, matches the deco on the front of the suit there. So you can see here, you do get a little bit of marbling there. That's going to be a complaint for some people, right? So it's okay though. It's not the worst, and honestly, I'm not too concerned about that. The rest of the paint does look really nice on this shield. Again, pistol does have the opening in the front, so you can use any of those effects. And then, the knife and the pistol just slide into their respective holsters, sheaths, what have you, on each side. For your size comparison, since I don't have the previous Bucky cap, we're going to go with the 20th anniversary Marvel Legends Captain America. Probably the best Captain America that they've put out, for my money at least. So you can see they are roughly the same height. Bucky just a little bit shorter, maybe. No, I would say pretty clearly the same height there. So that'll give you a good idea of what the Bucky cap is going to look like in your collection. Both are great figures. I'm really looking forward to seeing, where I'm going to put Bucky, how he's going to look in the collection. I'll switch out these shields because I know some people might have a question about how this shield might look with that cap because they don't like the effects piece on this shield. So let's take a look at that, and then we're going to take a look at Sam over here up with the three of them as well, so you get those three versions of Captain America and just a view of what that looks like. Alright, so taking a look at the shields switched out from each of the respective figures. So of course here's Bucky with that 20th anniversary cap shield. Not terrible. The reds won't match, right? So the red on the 20th is a little bit more flat than the one that came with Bucky. However, not a huge difference. So if you are looking for an alternative shield for this cap, this one's not bad. It actually kind of looks nice having that sort of reflective high gloss paint on it. I don't think it detracts from the cap as much as it might detract from Bucky using this shield. Overall, though, I mean, hey, this might work. You got the bullets bouncing off of the Bucky shield. He's got the gun in one hand. Could make sense. All right, you guys let me know what you think about that down in the comments below. Let's add Sam cap in here and see what that's going on. Taking a look at all three of these caps next to each other, this is kind of nice. I like this. So you got your Steve, your Bucky, and your Sam all crammed on here, just hanging out, doing the cap thing. So of course we have the Toys R Us exclusive Sam Wilson from back in the day. You have your Walmart exclusive here, and then your 20th anniversary Marvel Legends Captain America. Just a nice little selection here. So you guys let me know, what you're thinking about for your collection, what you're gonna do. I'm pretty excited to see where this Bucky cap's gonna go. I gotta clear out a spot, see what's gonna go on, but definitely excited to add this one to the collection. All right, so overall, a nice figure. I'm like I said already, I'm happy to have this in the collection. Excited to see what it's going to look like in the collection. Not a lot of bad to say about this. It's just a really nice figure. The paint is really good looking. I like the contrast between the black and the red, white, and blue. Certainly an upgrade over the original Bucky cap, so that's definitely a plus. I would say the major downside to this figure is it being, just released as a Walmart exclusive, right? So that's prohibitive to some people. Some people weren't able to get it because it's sold out. Maybe it's back in stock by now. Who knows? It'll continue to do that, but it does limit the amount of people who may be able to get their hands on this figure. So that would be probably the only major downside to this. Otherwise, a solid release, definitely a nice upgrade, and something I'm happy to have. You guys let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Of course, as always, I do appreciate you for dropping in, stopping by, watching the video. Whether this is your first time or you've been here before, it is definitely appreciated, and certainly glad that you did. So, of course, if you are over on Instagram or you are over on Whatnot, please feel free to head over there and check it out as well. I'd certainly love to see you come over to those. But otherwise, definitely appreciate you having you stop by here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe below. And guys, until next time, take it easy.
I've been erased, I've been replaced. Counterculture it's in your face. It's fun to pretend that you want it to end. I'd rather be a drinking with my friends. When we go out, you'll never see us again.